What's up YouTube, Lunar here, and today I'm going to kind of revive this channel for a video or two and show you about this fidget cube that I just got in the mail yesterday, or maybe the day before, I don't remember. I thought I would share my opinion because there's not too many videos yet on the web of this, and I feel like it's important. So let's get right into it. So the first thing I will say that the box that it comes in, you can kind of see, disregard the sticker. And of course the sticker's covering up the part where it's supposed to sit, but you can kind of see on the inside that there is a little piece in the bottom middle that has sticky stuff that I think goes, yeah, it went on this side. And when I got mine, it had come loose from the sticky part and was like rolling all over the thing, and like I was shaking the box sealed and I was hearing it rattling around, and I was like, I hope it's okay. You know, I know it's plastic and stuff and there's not really breakable parts, but you know. And then I watched another review of a guy, and the little mounting piece that was holding the fidget cube actually came apart from the base of the container and it was stuck to the fidget cube. So you know, hopefully that didn't happen to you, and you know, maybe these are some things that they can work on in the future when they actually start shipping these you know, after the Kickstarter thing. But I'm definitely happy with it. You know, the initial impression was that it was plasticky, and that, you know, that's not a bad thing, but you know, I was kind of expecting, I don't really know what I was expecting, but you know, it would have been kind of cool if the thumbstick was rubber, because you know, my thumb doesn't really stay on it too well. I find myself actually using this side more of like this, just pushing it back and forth. And this side right here, it would have been nice if the little thing that was protruding maybe was rubber or textured more, because I find that I'll be spinning this, but I'll slip off of it and then I'll have to find it again, and it's just not that smooth all the time. But ultimately this definitely does what it's supposed to do. The buttons are nice, the thumbstick is yeah. You know, it might be kind of cool if it was more like a Nintendo 3DS thumbstick, to where it's rubber and, you know, a good feel, but it's pretty nice. The Switch is awesome. I think the Switch is my favorite side. The little ball is amazing, and the gears are really cool too. And so like the buttons, you have two that are inaudible. These two are not audible. The middle one is audible and the outside ones are audible. The middle one has like a different pressure. So it's pretty easy to press, and you can kind of hear it click now, maybe. The outer two are harder to press, and they're a little bit noisier, so yeah, you should definitely be able to hear that. This one has a little bit of sound with it, so I'll be quiet again for a second. I don't know if you'll be able to hear that or not. And then this one is like I think it's supposed to imitate like a worry stone. I don't really rub it that much because I'm too busy pressing all these other things, but you know. So this ball will roll, and of course at first I didn't know, but you can actually press the ball in and it also makes a click, so that's kind of cool. And then of course the gears just rotate, and they're pretty it's a pretty tactile rotate, like you can definitely tell that they're touching something. But yeah, I mean, that's just all the different faces. I like the Switch the best. Of course it makes noise if you just tap it, but if you do it slower and kind of, you know, don't let it bottom out, it doesn't make any noise, and you can still rock it back and forth if you're trying to be more discreet. But the size of it, it's like an oversized dice, obviously. I mean, I got pretty big hands, and there I'm bumping the camera, but like my hands are pretty large, and this is it fitting on my hand. You know, it's kind of tiny compared to my hands, but holding it, it's nice to hold. It's got, you know, the nice rounded edges, and at first I was kind of overwhelmed, as, you know, like, well, what am I going to press first? And you know, that's just not something you worry about after a while. After a while, it just becomes second nature, and just like any other fidgeting, and you're just sitting there messing with it, and you're like, well, this is kind of fun, and you know, whatever. One of my experiences with it, I was watching TV for, you know, maybe about 2 hours, and I just had this in my hand the whole time, and I kind of didn't even realize I was like switching this thing the whole time that I was watching TV. So there you go, that's it doing its function. But I would say that it's definitely worth it if you fidget any kind of ways. I know that I'll like spin TV remotes, I'll like tap on desks, you know, spin pins, whatever. So this is great for me, and I think it's pretty awesome. And maybe in the future they can add a model that has a kind of rubberized thumbstick and maybe a different texture little knob so that your finger will stay on it easier. But yeah, overall I'm really happy with this, and I hope this video was helpful. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. I did back it on Kickstarter, so you know, I think right now it's only available for pre-order the last time I checked. So hopefully that will stay strong. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later. I forgot to talk about one thing, the portability of this thing. So of course it fits easily in like a bag or a purse or like a backpack because it's tiny. But if you're somebody who likes to wear tight pants, you will definitely be able to fit it in your pocket, but it might look kind of funny protruding from your pocket because it'll be like a square shape, and you know, if people don't realize what that is, you know, they might look at you kind of funny. But then of course if you're wearing like baggy shorts or baggy pants, then it should fit in your pocket no problem. You know, of course cargo shorts, throw it in the cargo pocket. It's perfectly portable, so they did a good job there. Yeah, I just thought I'd tell you guys that.